Hey guys, welcome back to the Champions Guild. Today we're going to be doing our deck tech for the Order deck in our Versus series. Basically this is a Beast aggro deck, so we'll start with the champions. We have Vandus Hammerhand. When a unit controlled by this champion is removed by your opponent, you deal 3 damage to them. Lord Veriton. He's the only wizard we're running, but he can also deploy Beast students, which is nice. This is a very good card in our deck, or a very good champion. Lord Castellan. When you take 1 or more damage from a highlighted unit, if this champion controls a Beast unit, deal 3 damage to your opponent. And then we're running a Liberator Prime as well. And then our blessings. We have Divine Blast. You deal 6 to your opponent and gain 2 health. Outside the Versus series, I've played a couple of games of this deck already, actually, and I think what it's lacking on is a couple more healing spells, so there's probably some stuff we'd switch out for that, but I'll talk about that later. Then we got Abjuration. You deal damage to your opponent and highlight units are dormant. Pennant of Sigmaron. You can use a Heroic Act to restart highlighted units, and then this goes away. And then Savage Loyalty. When you take 1 or more damage from your opponent, each highlighted beast unit deals 1 damage to them. So for units, we have... This one's really good. We have 3 Star Drakes. When you play them, you have to discard a card, but on their second corner, they deal 5 and can remove a highlighted unit. Then we have 3 Alpha Gryph-Charger. They deal 1 damage on their first 3 corners, and you increase it if the highlighted champion costs 7 or more. So if anybody's playing Archeon, Gordrakk, or any of that kind of stuff, most of the Warrior Wizards, you'll be doing 2 damage on each corner. Then we have 3 Enraged Alopex. It does damage on its first 2 corners, and you increase it by 1 if a highlighted enemy has damaged you since last turn. So that will most likely be increased most of the time as well. Then we have 2 Biovoltaic Morsar Guard. This is another card I'm not sure about. It increases the beast count, but it does damage on its third corner, and you increase it by 2 and remove highlight units if the champion has completed its quest. But in the games I played with this, I don't think I've ever completed any of my champion's quests, so this might be another card I'd have to take out or switch or something, I don't know. And then that's all our beasts, and then we also have 3 Disruptive Liberators. On their second and third corner, they deal damage, and the highlighted champion cannot deploy units on the first 3 corners. So that's it for units. Then we'll go to abilities. We have 3 Triumphant Smash. You can remove a highlighted spell or unit, which is fantastic. And if a card was removed, you can rotate a highlighted allied unit 1 step backwards. This is really good with the Star Drake. We have 2 Piercing Shot, which just deals 3 rend damage to your opponent. This is another card I'm not too sure about. I have 1 Divine Vengeance. You can only play it on a champion that has a unit removed by your opponent since your last turn, and does 6. I might just replace this with a 3rd Piercing Shot, not too sure because it's a little situational, but if you do get the 6 damage, obviously it's very nice. And then this is a great card in the deck as well. We have 3 Jaws of Death. You can only play it on a champion that controls a beast unit, and you deal 5 to your opponent. So that's it for the abilities. Next we'll go on to spells, which is the part of the deck I'm least sure about. Alright, we got 2 Light of Sigmar. You deal 4 to your opponent, and you can remove a highlighted Demon, Risen, or Spirit unit, so against Death and Chaos decks is pretty good. The 4 damage is nice. Then we have, this card is real nice. We have 1 Inspired Glory. If you have it in your opening hand, you basically always are going to want to play it on the first turn. When a highlighted champion deploys a unit, you draw 2 cards and rotate this 1 step forwards, and you can Heroic Act it to gain 2 health and exhaust the spell. We have 2 Warding Light. On their third corner, they'll deal 4 to your opponent, and you gain 4. And 2 Searing Light. On their third corner, they deal 5, but you increase it by 4 if your champion has completed its quest. I'm probably just going to switch these out with Arcane Bolts because, like I said, I haven't really completed quests with champions in this deck, so I don't know. I'll have to get a few more games in. Most likely, this will be switched with Arcane Bolt, or I'll switch that out with a couple more healing spells. That's basically it. You want to have your beasts out because your champions and abilities interact or rely on having them out to deal damage and all that. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll have the Destruction deck tech up next in a day or two, and then we'll have the gameplay for these 2 decks. So again, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed and have a great day.